So yeah, they got P. Diddy. And that's no surprise. It was not if, it was just a matter of when. And I guess when is now. So yeah, if you don't know, federal authorities arrested P. Diddy, formerly known as Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him. It looks like this is how the legacy is going to end. But from the looks of it, he's going to get. But from the looks of it, it's going to be sex trafficking and larceny, I believe. Some along them lines. But yeah, man, I guess this is how the saga is going to end for P. Diddy. So here's my thoughts. Now, for me, y'all, this goes in two directions. So this is going to be my response if, in fact, he did do all that he's alleged. So I'm going to start there. Now, for one, I mean, it's good. Good for him. It is good they got him. And again, if in fact he did not only what was alleged, but obviously they got some film or whatever. But regardless, the point is, P. Diddy, man, I guess this is a bad case. I guess when they say you want to judge who somebody is, give them money or make them rich. But then again, it's some of that. It's ego and it's some whole other things. Basically, man, yeah, that should have been got his ass. If in fact he was not only drugging people, but raping people and all this stuff, and not only that, bro, filming everything. So he was already a sick man. And see, I can go so many directions with the whole P. Diddy, what was wrong with, bro. But just think, man, not even you in one of his parties he hosting, and you just got drafted or something. And you in there, is people, everybody in there, you're partying, and it's some 3 or 4 dancers, strippers or something, and you don't even tuck off in the room because everything filmed. You just in there like everybody else. You couldn't find out what it was 17. See what I'm saying? And you could have did a lot more other things up in that mansion. But regardless, though, him filming it, so basically he compromised a lot of people. This is where I'm getting at. This is why he's lucky, probably, that the feds got to him and did no other entity get to him. Keep it 100, y'all. If in fact he really did all that. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with having. Well, I ain't gonna say there's nothing wrong, but as far as illegal, maybe a more. But you get what I'm saying. Ain't really nothing wrong with having sex parties, and as long as you got consensual adults and you're not slipping people nothing. And that's what appears he was doing. And I mentioned this about P. Diddy before. I noticed the character flaw in him when it was him and T.I. and promoting something. And I could just tell the type of cat he was. Like, bro, wasn't cool. Just like on some sick ego. But apparently he was even worse than I thought. And that leads me to another thing. Him forcing his wife, for one, certain things you shouldn't even do with the wifey. And being on top of that, and it's for any man, but at the same time, you Puff Daddy or P. Diddy or whatever, you can pretty much get any female you want, but okay, you got your wife. You could have had a gang of thoughts willing to do everything you wanted to and some. You fulfill all them little weird fantasies you may have had. But you forcing your wife, I guess that was your fantasy. See, and that, whatever, see. And, yeah, man. And it was a wrap, man, the minute he paid her, because that pretty much solidified guilt. if you ask me, and especially when the feds hit that house, get that footage, and they probably got a lot of people in there that we ain't gonna never know. Trust that. You know what I'm saying? You know, real VIP people. So P Diddy, man, he was moving recklessly, but this is another thing. He learned that from somewhere. So he definitely not the first nor the last berserko freak in Hollywood. So again, he had to be, in my opinion, at some point in his career, amongst a certain peer group to where he felt comfortable that that was the way to go. So P Diddy was probably in all kind of stuff, blackmailing people again at them parties, setting them up, blackmailing them, what they call honey potting people, and so it was all kind of foul play. I can just imagine, my imagination going wild, but likely this ain't no imagination, y'all. According to the reports, you know, again, the truth is stranger than fiction, you know. But yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Apparently, just recently, a case of some a grape case against a male dude, and now although this, from what I heard, P Diddy ain't got the money, bro. Ain't about to get the money, but I guess if you don't file a certain report by a certain time, yeah, man, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This ain't counting. See, and this is the cold thing about P Diddy, man, and the whole character, man. You know, see, for one, we ain't even talked about the whole Pac thing. Just not even that. We already know he was a shiesty businessman, label owner. But that's basically the name of the game in the music industry. Everybody figuring that out now. So he was ripping everybody off. Basically, we already know everybody under his label got over. You understand? Even Biggie, you know. So all them people he, you know what I'm saying, he shitted on the way up, down, on the way down. It's a rap, man. See, man, that's his weird, man. It's a lot of things I could go with this, and a lot of things I will go with this. It's just kind of like, man, I don't care who you is, especially if you're a brother, man. Man, you expendable, man. You know, that's what this proved. You expendable, man. P. Diddy was worth, you know, what, a couple billion or whatever. You expendable, but at the same time, he brought that on himself. And in his particular case, this actually should have happened to him. Again, this is the direction under the impression that he did everything that's alleged. Even if he did half of what's alleged, it was a wrap for him. You know, it was, you fronted yourself off, P. Diddy, and whoever you learned it from or whatever, you damn sure ain't about to front them off. We know that. So you gonna have to take whatever you got coming on the chinny chin chin, whatever they go give you, whether they go bury you, and we gonna see, man. You know, cause you know, knowing America, knowing this justice system, it don't surprise me if they get that motherfucker a slap on the wrist and be on some bullshit. You know, they break him or whatever, and somebody, I don't know, but we will see though. I don't know though. They just got. They did to R. Kelly, so shit, you did way worse than R. Kelly, so yeah, P. Diddy, it might be over, man. Yeah, this might be a doozy. Now, I think this is a doozy for Puff Daddy. Now, of course, I don't wish this on anybody, but if in fact, man, if this is who he is, man, I damn sure don't got no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to lose no sleep, man. If you truly evil, and I don't say weak because, and this again, this is another video, man. Got a lot of these youngsters out here talking about demon time and all that, man. That, yeah, get that up out of here for a lot of reasons. Not even from a religious aspect, but and that's another video, man. Ain't no such thing, man. Now there's definitely such thing as negative and adverse evil action. But again, that's another video. But yeah, man, if P. Diddy did all that he did, and like I said, even half, then yeah, y'all, justice is served, so far. Again, I believe it was, what the hell was it? SEX trafficking, and was it larceny, embezzlement? It was something, you know, and that's just, it's really that SEX. And they probably don't even need a whole bunch of witnesses when you got a whole bunch of footage. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to think about. Again, man, and P. Diddy, man, you stepped on a lot of people on the way up, and ain't nobody about to have your back on the way down. And again, just thinking it's been a pattern because even before you failed, didn't too many people had that good to say about you. So that was an indicator right there, man. You kind of was a maniac, well, at least on New York for a minute, man. You really was, regardless, aside from the whole talent of the artist, but you was, only ripping them off. I could probably really see you was really feeling yourself in New York for a long time too, though. You know what I'm saying? And if you did all that, man, then it's probably a good damn chance you may have had something to do with Biggie. Well, indirectly anyway, because I believe that Biggie, to an extent, was collateral damage for the whole Pac thing. And I was already gonna do another video. I already just did a video about, celebrating the anniversary of Pac passing, but I was also gonna do one talking about, with now all the information being revealed, do you still think that Pac murder is part of some whole COINTELPRO type conspiracy? And perhaps I still will do this video, but again, if so, where does P. Diddy tie in on all that? And like I was just mentioning, as far as the Biggie being collateral damage, now was it something like both of them gotta go for the sacrifice, Gary Pac and Biggie? And was that, because I remember, and I forgot to mention this, when Biggie did die, everybody was already thinking, we knew it was going to come, unfortunately, but when it did cross our mind, like, now, was this just to set up a whole East-West Coast war on the street? Kind of like how they doing it now, like drill rapping. Was an attempt back then to get us on drill rapping, and it didn't work? We wasn't ready for it, and okay, now they done put worse or better dope, and distressed us, oppressed us a little bit more. Now we more cannibalistic now. You know what I'm saying? But that's just something to think about. And obviously I'm freestyling, y'all, and I don't give a damn. It's in the wee hours, man. I just came from on my hustle horse, man, and you see I be having these bags up under my eyes and shit, man. I be getting it in, nigga. There ain't nobody on no bullshit. Ain't nothing bullshit about me. Don't get this here twisted. You know what I'm saying? Don't get this calm demeanor. Welcome to another video. Yeah, don't get it twisted. But yeah, man, P. Diddy, man, they got him, man. So look like the saga is over officially, and again, he probably won't recover from this, even if he is to wiggle up out of this case, perhaps. But usually when the federales come snatch him, it's a wrap, and that's why they didn't snatch him sooner. They probably was just ready to connect certain dots, and because they had to cut and paste all the evidence that they had. Certain people names they ain't gonna never reveal in the dig. Certain footage P. Diddy probably destroyed itself or took wherever he went, but they probably went and got all that. See, probably everything that he owned in his name that be linked to him, they probably already been up in there, the federales, not just them few locations that they, the LA, Miami, the NY house, and all, any little under spot he thought he had, I'm sure they done been through there too, looking for everything. And of course now, anybody who got anything, they coming out, they talking now. Anybody that ain't afraid, you understand, that was just some compromising. Or if not, man, if you was a PD, he could have drugged you, you know what I'm saying, females or whatever, but it's probably too late now because he probably ain't got no more money to squeeze from you. It's gonna be a long time in litigation, but again, regardless, he already went down. So yeah, man, that's crazy. Now again, I want to touch a little bit on if in fact he didn't do half the stuff that he's alleged. Now I'm saying he didn't do half. Now he obviously was abusive to Cassie. You know, we seen footage of that. He was acting like he was Ike or something. Let's say he didn't do none of that, y'all, that other stuff. And okay, he was definitely abusive to Cassie. That's why he broke bread that quick. All right, bam, she got hers. Now, all this other stuff, let's just say it's a huge gray area. And they just pinging it on Diddy. Now, if in fact this is the case, well, again, like I said, man, you expendable when it come to Hollywood because they built you up. So they gonna destroy you. And I ain't even counting no type of deals you may have made. You understand? And it just like the rumor as far as Bill Cosby when he tried to do the NBC deal, that's when they started coming after him. So was it a case of him pissing off the wrong person in a high place and they all the dirt they had on him already, they just okay, now we just gonna play that card. Because again, it's kind of like what he was doing in a way, but not on no blackmail stuff. But hey, man, I got this. If you ever, you know what I mean. So I can definitely see him doing that. You know what I mean, deliberately to probably his artists, people he got deals with, and best believe he ain't the only one, man. That's a play. You know what I'm saying? Whether they film it or not, to get you, you know what I mean. Especially when you talking again, I mentioned contract law, man. Watch what you say when you in these business meetings. Unbeknownst, you didn't even know you in a business meeting, huh? Because the blunts is blowing and the drink right there, and you got an ass walking around, huh? You didn't even know you was in a business meeting, and you got offered something, and you accepted something and didn't even realize it. But again, so I can definitely see him doing a whole bunch of nefarious plays and skits like that. And again, if in fact he didn't do this, that means the people above him, maybe he upset them when he started tripping on the drink deal or whatever, like I said, like how the Bill Cosby thing. Maybe it was like that. And then, okay, P. Diddy, we already knew you've been abusing your wife, making her do all kind of sexual stuff, but okay, whatever. But then, we technically, even though we indirectly had you doing it, with the camera, we put the cameras in your mansion to film everybody. But now we gonna pull that card and yank you, pull your chain because you think we own you. You don't own. Could have been one of them. Now or because again exactly one of them. Not now again. He may not have did half for all the stuff that they're alleging, but again he may have pissed off the wrong person. So now any little dirt they go and they put the 2 on the 10, they already pretty much control everybody else, so they can turn everybody against you. A lot of times in that case, and that's again, this is hypothetically, if in fact, and that would be a shame that they doing that to a brother, a black man, or anybody. You know, did, and that would just go to show the type of, not even gonna say world, but industry you would be swimming in if you playing like that. And I get it, it's chess not checkers. This happens in all type of aspects of life, where a collective of people versus a collective and competitors and this and that. But then again, you got a lot of activity that we talking about that was illegal and very, very unethical. I'm just gonna put it like that. So again, man, that's if in fact he didn't do it. Point being, that would be quite a shame. But 9 times out of 10, y'all, I think he did that shit. He did a lot of that shit. Now, not all of it, but and like I said before, you got so much shit on you. Even the shit they made up, you did it. Like it don't even matter no more. And I think that's pretty much what the feds came to that conclusion. And it was like, yeah, we got enough of this gonna stick. And usually they be right. Yeah, this gonna hold him pretty much for how long they wanna hold him. If we want, okay, we got pretty much 1,000 years worth of evidence. Well, they give you months. So are we gonna? We just make sure he sit down for 10, 20 years, or fuck, we finish him. We let him set his or whatever. You understand? And in this case, it ain't how much freedom you can afford, especially when you front yourself off like that. You understand? And then you done stepped on so many people because you wasn't playing chess and you don't understand people and relationships, and you was just mistreating people who you thought was smarter than you. So you don't have no help, no strategic help. You ain't got no character witnesses, P. Diddy. Ain't nobody about to wouldn't dare step up right now. Maybe your son and your mom, his mom still. I don't even think they would touch you. You know, and if you were really smart, I would tell man, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? But you probably pull it for straw. Now, is he gonna be on that old suicide watch in jail? I don't think so. I don't really take P. Diddy for that as much. I done heard people say that, but who knows? Now, you may gotta watch for the what they say, what they call it, the Epstein effect. You know, he may, something just accidentally he wake up strangled or something, or oh yeah, he hung himself. But so I don't know, but I don't think P. Diddy gonna talk. If he do try to pull some people down with him, y'all, it was gonna be people beneath him, probably accessories, people who he had, going around people up, probably other people who work for him, who he may had dropping in people drinks and or do whatever, install the cameras or I don't know. But I doubt I don't see him telling on nobody bigger than him. Maybe his equal. Maybe somebody equal to him. Now a lot of people mentioning J Jig and man, I don't know. I doubt it. See, and this is where it gets choppy, the gray area, man. This is entertainment, so all of these people party just like you. Now we may not party the same in a lot of ways, as far as of course the money and the big party, but doing all that Diddy style. But what I'm saying is, everybody in Hollywood, not everywhere, they party. So that ain't really no dirt. If you see, even if Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce, and he in the room with some strippers and that ain't gonna really be enough. Now, if he sketch him trafficking and doing all that and flying out minors and all that type of activity, then yeah, that definitely money probably ain't gonna be able to be, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, man, because even though they ain't got the complexion for the protection, if they in the right pocket, they can get protected probably, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it like that, man, but again, man, this is the country we live in, man. And sometimes I say it's how much freedom you can afford, but a lot of times it's not what you know, but who you know. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, and that can make or break you. You understand? So, yeah, man, I'm obviously making light of this, man. Again, man, I'm tired, man. What time is it? It's the wee hours, man. It's in at 4, 5 in the morning, man. I just been up on the all-nighter, y'all. Bad News Brown, man. Work getting it in, man. And I been got the news about the whole P. Diddy thing, and I already wanted to drop some, but I really didn't have enough time because I was already doing other things. So kind of put this in the back burner. And even this video right now is a rush video. I probably should have waited till the morning, y'all. But I wanted to hurry up and kind of just let y'all know, man, how I'm feeling about this P. Diddy thing. You know what I mean? Instantly. And what I'm just saying on the brain, one of my freestyles. And of course, it's a lot more, especially when it comes to the whole Pac situation. as I mentioned earlier, man, that's P. Diddy, bro. You got a lot of what they call red flags, man. P. Diddy, bro. You not only just your overall character. I observed that myself, and I ain't never met you, I ain't never been in the same room, nothing. You understand? And I peeped that from afar through the damn camera. You understand? And I'm a very good judge of character. And P. Diddy, that was strike one. Then, man, you done got over on everybody, man, from Craig Mack to Big, man, to Mace to, man, Lax, you know, the list goes on and on. Even the TV show, the young kids that you had, even the female group, everybody pretty much, you know, the dig. So that's another strike, man. Then the whole wife thing, now that's been revealed. That's another one, man. Then just the whole trafficking, the weird, and filming and drugging, and that's another one, man. And then the whole Pac and Biggie one, man. That's like, I'll say that one for last because that's really, really the one. So it is safe to say you probably did offer that meal ticket for you know, for Pac or somebody. And it's another thing, y'all. P. Diddy been going back and forth with Death Row before Pac came to Death Row, I believe. You understand? When I guess they had some type of exchange in Atlanta, and one of P. Diddy persons, the guy Wolf, was murked. Then I think one of Suge's peoples, I forget his name, the guy name. I'm not sure if he was hitting down south too, out that way somewhere. I believe it was somewhere. So this was already brewing. Now I don't know exactly why. It was because probably already Death Row they definitely was out just from the whole Dre and Snoop. But it's when that Death Row already was probably going on tour, you know, they already was pushing the line. So that pretty much what it was. And being the fact that Pac already had his own East Coast tensions going on, just from his own career, his own life with the Haitians and the Haitian Jacks or whatever, and being that these high profile players in the New York area, you know, the numbers get real short at the top, so it's only a few other people at the top, so of course they gonna know this person and that person, you know, be connected sometime, and they in the entertainment too, so of course naturally, and this what led to old Pac being robbed at the studio, and that was a very good chess move on Suge's behalf. In hindsight, even bailing Pac out definitely when it seemed like everybody turned their back on him, like the whole, and that's a good observation. A lot of people skip over that. A lot of people had turned their back on Pac. You understand? They thought he was finished. You understand? Like, oh, it's a wrap. His career's over. You know, blackball. Kind of like a 50 say, you know, if I get shot again, my phone stop ringing again. In the industry, niggas ain't friends. They know how to pretend, and that's pretty much how that works, man. You understand? And I said that before, you know, they definitely, you know, you got to get good at lying to people in their face and being lied to in your face and act like you don't know you're being lied to, you know what I'm saying? You got to play stupid with them, I guess is what it's called. But anyway, yeah, man, that's just something to really think about when you think about that. So Suge Kane, that was a good chess move, man. Got Pac like, yeah, man, I'm definitely back on the West Coast now. And fuck all y'all over there, basically. You understand? Because of course at that point, they down there had mutual enemies. You understand? Mutual competitors. So there you have it. And that's just something to think about, y'all. But P. Diddy, man, yeah, man, that's the legacy is over. Well, I guess the legacy still continuing. He ain't dead, man. He's just gonna continue behind bars. I wonder where they gonna have him at, though, y'all. What federal prison y'all think they gonna put P. Diddy at, y'all? Is he gonna be like in the PC or special in Atlanta? I think is that what they call it, the School of Americas? I ain't even supposed to say that. Is that the one still up over there? They might have him up over there. Because P. Diddy is kind of high profile, man. Seeing not just because he's a rich entertainer. When he was making friends with them politicians, doing that voting, I think he was chilling with the Hillarys, and he was, P Diddy was up there, man. He was rubbing hands with a lot of people, man. A lot of official people. So yeah, they definitely can have P Diddy up there in Atlanta, School of Americas, if they still call it that, but or somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Colorado. No, they ain't gonna have P Diddy. They ain't gonna put him in the Supermax thing. P Diddy wasn't moving like that, or was he? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. And I'm definitely gonna make another video when I'm fully woke. You see, I stay having these bags because, like I said, man, I grit. I need everything all kind of ways. I keep telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as too much money. You should know that by now. But anyway, yeah, I'm definitely gonna elaborate more on this. Of course, when more info come out, and I might even go into detail again because I don't want that to be overlooked. In hindsight, just real quick, like when it seemed like the whole industry had turned their back on Pac, and he was stuck in jail because anybody could have came and got him out. You understand? It took Suge Knight to come do that. So think about that. So I might talk a little bit more about that as well as some other things because this is obviously a quite a legacy that P Diddy had, and a nice Tower of Babel was falling, it appears, man. And again, this is under the impression that he did do the majority of stuff that's alleged, which we obviously know he did do some, with at least the whole Cassie stuff, But again, if in fact, let's just say from some strange reason, he didn't do this, or they just had a little dirt on him if they put the 2 on the 10, and now they trying to bury him because he was a black man and trying to, I guess, outshine a master. I'm gonna say, the people who put him in place or whatever. Maybe it was a case of that, and now we about to frame him and do this, and now we got all these people that we had in play ready. So as soon as when he itched, y'all do that, switch on him. People you've been chilling with the whole time, you don't even knowing they with you the whole time, protecting you females, they screw you, whatever. And as soon as they get the go ahead, not even the go ahead, because they just doing their job. And when their job is to switch on you, they switch on you.